Now, I haven't seen too many films at the movie house this year, none of them really interesting to me. But for the spring, I am looking forward to Godzilla. How should I say this? Godzilla X Kong? Godzilla N Kong buddy film? Whatever. Ghostbusters and maybe Dune 2. All sequels. Nothing new or original. For the rest of the year, pretty much the same. Reboots, rehash, relaunch, resquash, whatever, sequels and other garbage. But there's one film that I did see at the local movie house, and that film was The Beekeeper starring Jason Statham. Well, I'm talking about it now because after I saw it, I caught the flu. And I forgot all about the film. And then I remembered the film. So I was watching another Jason Statham film. But now I have to apologize to Mr. Statham and some others. When I said last year there was only 2 action stars over the age of 50 still starring in action films, names being Cruise and Reeves. Forgot about Statham. I guess you could count The Rock. I guess. Maybe Vin Diesel. Why is there so many 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds still making action films? What the young dudes doing these days? Oh, anyways. But I like the premise of The Beekeeper. A story of revenge. Statham's character Adam Clay is a beekeeper that works and lives on a Massachusetts residence of the good-hearted Eloise Parker, an elderly retired teacher that lives in a nice-ass house out in the middle of nowhere. Played by the mother of the black community, Felicia Rashad, Eloise becomes a victim of scammers who steal $2 million from a charity for teachers that she managed. The guilt of losing that money causes her to YouTube safety, delete herself in her home, shocking Clay, who was quickly accused by Eloise's hot-headed FBI agent of a daughter, Verona. Once Eloise's death was ruled a suicide, the two worked to find out who was behind the scam. Verona tells Clay that Eloise was robbed by a group that the FBI had their radar on, but were hard to track. And guess what Adam Clay does? He uses his resources as a beekeeper, a mysterious organization of dangerous hitmen, or assassin. I guess they work for the government. Clay used to work there, but once he finds the location of the scammers, he makes them pay by destroying their headquarters, and pretty much all hell breaks loose with Clay going on a rampage across the Northeast that leads to him to some elite individuals in this country among the political realm. Now I won't go into every detail of this film, but outside the action and the carnage, Clay creates on his revenge tour. What gets me is that he's not looking for revenge because someone directly did something to him, or a family member, or a dog, or a cat, or stole his car. No, he wants to avenge the sweethearted Eloise. She was taken advantage of. She was an elderly woman, basically by herself before he got there. And she was taken advantage by a bunch of punks that were connected to a top punk in the country. You kind of feel that because scammers are no good, nothing, scum of the earth. They should be under the prison. Heck, Clay took more offense than her own daughter at times. But Verona had to work within the FBI. Then she had a come to Jesus moment later on in the film about her government. Statham Clay is unstoppable in this film, and they send almost everything after him. But yeah, so far in 2024, The Beekeeper has been the newest favorite movie of mine. I wonder how long would it last. Who knows? Looking at the list of films being released this year, it might be up there for some time, unless Dune 2 and Godzilla and Kong or Ghostbusters or any other film I can't think of decides to knock it out of there. But I just wanted to share my thoughts about this film. I thought it was a decent film to start out the year. Sometimes it's not always the mega blockbusters that do it. In fact, I think this film made $149.6 million against a $40 million budget so far. But I ain't saying it's the best. It also ain't the worst. I rather enjoy it. I like films like this. Peace. Before we go on with the show, how about you guys like, share, subscribe to Franchise History TV, even comment down in the comments down below. I'm also on Instagram at franchise_TV and on Twitter at TV_franchise. I also have 2 other channels if you are interested: Lone Wolf Adventure TV and Franchise 2 Sports. So Yeah, subscribe to those 3 channels. And also like, share, subscribe on all 3 of them. I say subscribe 3 times. I'm done. Bye.